Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a #1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a #2. So super excited tonight, you guys. I know it's early usually for me to do a keto kitchen, but I actually just came back from the grocery store, and I thought before I put all my groceries away, I would show you what a quick keto haul typically looks like for me. You know, I get a lot of questions. A lot of people ask me, what do you buy when you're keto? What does your keto grocery shopping look like? How do you get all your healthy fats in? So before I put all my keto groceries away, I thought I would just kind of go through it with you guys and answer any questions that you have. So really excited. We've got a ton of viewers tonight. So welcome. I'm so happy to have you online. Don't forget to say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're watching me live, go ahead and leave me a #1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a #2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and say hi to you. I've got a ton of brand new friends, so if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto 1 year now since November of last year. I'm down 60 pounds and I love what this lifestyle has done for me and the freedom that it's given me, right? So if you're keto, comment keto. Let me know how long you've been on the journey. If you want to let me know how much weight you've lost, I would love to give you a shout out if I see the comment live here. And that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to say hi to a few of my live viewers real quick and then I'll get going here. So let's see who we've got. Hi Ashley, Judy, Nicole. Awesome, happy to have you. Who else? Rhonda, Robin, Grace, Ava, Carol. Awesome, welcome everybody. So happy to have you. So we're just doing a quick keto grocery haul, and I do have some things here that are a little bit more dirty keto. So if you have a lot of fun and you enjoy my page, feel free to go ahead and give this video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. So we're going to talk about some of the things that are a little bit more dirty keto. You can be more strict keto if you like. One of the things I love about keto is that you can really do what's right for you and your lifestyle as long as you have the basics down pat. But for the most part, we're 100% good keto here on this haul. So, hey Andrew, hi Vicky, welcome Barbara, hi Ed. Okay, so let me go through some of these. Are like the typical keto staples that I always need to have. One thing I don't have here in this haul are meats. This was my first time ever doing the online pickup grocery run with Walmart. Does anybody do that? So I was like scared to death sitting out in the car waiting for them to come bring the groceries, and I checked everything to see if I had all of the groceries and they forgot one thing. So oh well, it went pretty good. So this is just my basic bargain shopping grocery haul, and then later on I'm going to go to a grocery store that's got more high quality meats, and I'm going to get my steaks and my pork and my chicken and all those types of things. So this is just a bulk keto grocery haul. So if you want to share with me what some of your favorite keto staples are, I would love to hear about it. Thanks for sharing, Sweet Bethany. I so appreciate you. So first things first, I don't know if this is really keto, but I have to share it before I set it aside. This is just a really great seltzer that I love. So I know I talked to a lot of you and you're like, I miss soda and I miss all of the fun things to drink, and I get a lot of, I don't like drinking water. So please, we need to get over that because water is so important and so vital for your keto and your health journey. But if you're looking for something a little fun to substitute, I love this bubbly brand in the lime like this. It's just a really nice seltzer water. I've tried all of the different seltzer waters. If you drink sparkling seltzer with flavoring, feel free to share your brand below. I've tried LaCroix. I really don't like that one. It's like super dry. And of course there's Polar and all of them. But if you're looking for a great one, try the bubbly. This one is really, really good. I like it a lot. Okay, and then of course I got the Mega almond flour, which is great. So this will be great for breads, pancakes, all of the things. You can get either blanched or unblanched. It really doesn't matter. This is an all-natural almond flour. So this is a great sub for any of your flour in your normal recipes. I love that you can get these in such a large bag now at Walmart because it's really affordable. When I was first looking for almond flour like a year ago, it wasn't as common. So you would get this teeny tiny little bag and it was like $14. So this one here is nice and big, and it was very affordable. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Of course, we need some sour cream. So I put sour cream in a lot of the recipes that I work with. Sour cream is great for you. It's nice and high in fat. In 2 tablespoons, you've got, how much fat here? 5 grams of fat. So this is a great, something that you can dip things in, you can snack with. A lot of casseroles require sour cream, so it's good to have on hand. Same thing with ricotta. I actually thought I bought the bigger one, so this is the tiny one here, but that's okay. It still works. So in the ricotta, there is 8 grams of total fat in 1/4 cup. So this is also a really great way to add some healthy fat to your routine. Yes, I can show you the seltzer. So the seltzer, it's called Bubbly. Let me see if I can open it up without spilling them everywhere. I'm really bad at this. Do you guys have this problem? Usually it's in my fridge and I open it and then they all fall out everywhere on me. I don't know, it could just be me. So they come in different flavors. I really like the lime and the lemon are my favorite. So this is what it looks like now. You can even find this in gas stations in the bottles, but I really like this one. Yeah, ricotta is the best, especially, have you guys tried my ricotta casserole yet? If you haven't, go back and grab it. It's in my Keto Kitchen Recipes album. It's one of my favorite staple recipes to make every week, and it's so easy and good for you. Okay. Of course, you need some heavy whipping cream. I like to keep this on hand in case I want to make, when I make my eggs, I'll use usually a tablespoon or 2 of grass-fed butter, and then I'll put in my eggs a tablespoon or 2 of whipping cream. This is good for coffees and teas and all those types of things. I get a lot of questions about heavy whipping cream because people think that it has sugar in it, which it doesn't. Total sugars are 0, and it's nice and high in fat. I'm trying to find the fat here. 5 grams of fat in just 1 tablespoon. So if you added 2 tablespoons to your eggs or to your coffee or whatever you're doing, that's a really great way to up your healthy fat game. So definitely get yourself some heavy whipping cream. I've got some mushrooms. So of course, most veggies are keto friendly, especially the leafy green ones. Yes, the ricotta casserole is amazing. I'm so glad you love it, Kelly. Thanks for the love on the shirt, Shota. The couch. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, tell me that again. What are you asking about? So the cheeses. So if you're gonna do cheese, if you're gonna do pre-sliced cheese, make sure you're not doing what is that called? Not pasteurized. This is the one. I do have somebody that's not keto in my house. My boyfriend is not keto, so he doesn't care. What is this called? The fake cheese. Don't do the fake cheese, you guys. So the Kraft singles and all these that are like, it starts with a P. I can't remember what the heck it's called. But the fake cheese, that's something that you don't want to do. So you could either get big blocks of cheese or just make sure you're getting real cheese that's not artificial. So I like the Sargento brand. These are pretty good. I like to get the thin slices so that way I'm not having a ton of carbs. Processed, thank you. The most crazy thing happens when you go live. You forget like the most basic words. It's insane. Thanks for helping a girl out, you guys. So yeah, don't do processed. You know, of course you could cut blocks of your own. That would be perfect. But these here aren't processed, so they're a nice sub for doing cheese. And I like the thin ones, so that way you can do 1 or 2 slices and you're not getting a ton of carbs. So for instance, in the Colby Jack, 3 slices is how many carbs? Let me see here. Only 1 gram of carbs. So that way I'm a type of person that, like, if I was gonna make a sandwich, I'm like, I want more than 1 slice of cheese. So that way I could put 3 slices on and I'm getting my cheese, but I'm not eating a ton of carbs. So I don't know, that makes me feel better. How about you? What are your guys' favorite cheeses to work with? I've got some Colby Jack here, and then this is Pepper Jack. So you can get a few of those. Of course, I always get the giant case of cage-free eggs because, you know, I do eat a lot of eggs. They're in a lot of keto recipes, and they're also good just to have. Like, sometimes I'll have eggs and bacon and cheese for lunch just because I fast through my breakfast time of the day. So I normally do like a 16-8 fast. So I go from dinner the night before all the way through till lunch, you know, 1 o'clock the next day. Yes, blue cheese, feta, those are amazing. So when you buy your eggs, try and buy the cage-free kind, so that way we're at least treating the chickens nice and friendly, and that's important to me. All right, what else? Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Thanks for all the participation. What's the difference between grass-fed butter instead of the Land O'Lakes butter? So I do have butter here somewhere. Here, let me show you. I love this brand here. It's called Kerrygold. I usually get the unsalted one because I like to put this in my coffee every morning to make a bulletproof coffee. So I have a Keurig, and I just usually pick any flavored coffee without any, make sure it's got no added sugars and syrups and things like that. And it makes the most delicious frothy drink when you add butter and MCT oil to it, or coconut oil. You want to do the grass-fed butter. I can only speak on this like really lightly. I've done a little bit of research, but basically these are high quality fats that are in here. So that's why you want to get the best fat qualities, the best strains of fat for your brain health and your brain function. So that's why it's important you're doing the grass-fed butter. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Of course, we need some avocados, you guys. Super good for you, just on any health journey in general, but I love these when I'm keto. I like to make like an avocado mash and put it on some keto-friendly bread. I also like to just eat these as a snack. So when they're ripe, I'll cut them in half. I'll save half for later, and I'll just drizzle the other half that I'm gonna eat with a little bit of olive oil. I'll put some cracked pink Himalayan salt on top, and sometimes a sprinkle of hemp seeds, and it's just a really great way to get in some really good healthy fats that are good for you. Of course, you can do so many things. Make guacamole, make all the things, right? So I picked up some more unsweetened coconut flakes because if you guys watched my page the other day, I did a chocolate peanut butter no bake coconut. It was supposed to be a cookie, but it actually has kind of turned out to be like a fat bomb. It has 36 grams of total fat in it, and I'm addicted to these cookies, you guys. So they're gonna be a staple. I'm gonna have them in my freezer at all times. I really love them. They taste like a chocolate peanut butter cup. So if you're looking for a great cookie recipe that's quick and easy, it's 5 ingredients. You can go back and check that one there. So I wanted to make sure I had more coconut flakes to make another batch of those. What is the best, gold or silver? It really just depends on what you like. The silver one is just unsalted. So like I said, because I put the butter in my coffee, I don't want salted butter. So the gold one is salted, this one is unsalted. Yeah, sometimes picking the right avocado is tough. I like to buy them, I like to err on the side of caution, so I'll get them when they're super hard, and then I just have to wait for them to get ripe, unfortunately. Supposedly, if you put them near bananas, I heard it makes the avocados ripen faster, but I don't really eat bananas anymore because I'm keto, so that doesn't really work for me. So I always get a 2-pack of full-fat cream cheese. So make sure you're always doing full-fat cream cheese. This is always good for you. It's got lots of nice fat in it. 10 grams of fat in an ounce. So this is a nice healthy way to get some healthy fats in, and that's actually one of my favorite snacks. So I love to do some celery and fill the boat with some cream cheese, and then I'll also do, somewhere here I had some, oh, I think we put it away by accident. But then I like to sprinkle it with some olives, and olives are actually high in fat, you guys. I think there's 5 grams of fat or 2 grams of fat in a tablespoon of olives. So when you put all of that together, it's over 10 grams of fat for a really nice keto snack. So if you're hungry and you're feeling a little bit hungry, you always want to go to a nice high fat snack, something like this, some cheese, some pepperoni I like to have as a snack as well. Those will keep you nice and full and help sustain you. So yeah. What if you can't do dairy? Rosalie, I actually did a really great video about how to do some dairy-free keto. So if you'd like after, I can tag you in it. I'm not dairy-free, so I'm not well versed enough to just comment a substitution for you, but in that video there I did do research and I had a list and I have some substitutions. It's a little bit harder to do keto not dairy free, but there's lots of great substitutions out there. So if we have any fellow dairy free keto people on and they want to share, feel free to go ahead and comment and share for her. So okay, we're getting to the bottom, you guys. We're almost here. Of course, I always do some lettuce. This wasn't really the lettuce that I wanted. I wanted a big head of green leaf lettuce, but I did the online pickup and this is what they gave me. So this is butter lettuce. But one of my favorite lunches that are a typical staple for me, if I'm not doing eggs and cheese and bacon, I like to I like to do the, just make a really giant salad, fill it with some nice veggies, and you want to put a nice high-fat salad dressing on top. So like an olive oil, one that's good for marinades and dressings. So this one here is specifically says it's good for salad dressings. It's not a cooking oil. So this olive oil's got 14 grams of fat in just 1 tablespoon. So you could see if you added 2 tablespoons to your salad, it's a really great, easy way to get some healthy fats in that are going to help you feel full and sustained. You have to be really careful with your salad dressings. Make sure if you're doing like a buttermilk ranch or something like that, or even an Italian dressing, you want to look for a dressing that doesn't have soybean oil in it, and a lot of them do. Soybean oil is actually really bad for inflammation in your body, and I know when a lot of people are working on keto, they're looking to reduce inflammation in their body. So you want to look for soybean oil, and you want to look for hidden sugars like maltodextrin, sucralose, corn syrup, and things like that. What else? So yeah. So just if you want to try and find a salad dressing without sugar if you can, but if it's got less than 2 grams of sugar, that's usually a good choice. So Michael, you are awesome. I just think you're a rock star. Go ahead, comment and tell me all of the things. I really don't care. Ava says egg salad is a staple. Yeah, absolutely. And if you did egg salad and added some avocado in it, that would be even more perfect. So Danielle's a first-time viewer. I'm so glad that you're learning, sweet sister. Hey, Christina, thanks for sharing, Tara. Okay, so we're getting to the bottom of the list here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. So I picked up 2 nice big bags of pork rinds. Now, first thing I'll say, you guys, is I actually don't enjoy snacking on these, so this is not a snack for me. It's not something that I enjoy, but if you do like the way they taste, you could totally snack on these. This would be totally fine for you. They're nice and high in fat. A 1/2 ounce has got 6 grams of fat, so this is a really great high-fat snack for you. I don't enjoy the taste of these, but I always get a few bags whenever I can so I can make my keto-friendly breadcrumbs. And I use those breadcrumbs for everything, you guys. Usually when I'm cooking, I'll pull out, I just store them in my fridge, so I'll pull out my big red container. So my container's got like a teaspoon left in it, so I'm gonna bake a nice fresh batch of the keto-friendly breadcrumbs. So if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, you can go ahead and comment breadcrumb below. I was thinking about doing another live video with it. It's really easy to do. You just crush up some breadcrumbs, some pork rinds in your processor, add in some Parmesan and some spices, and that's it. And then you just store them in your fridge, and whenever you want to bread something, or if you need to make like a meatloaf and add where you would normally do regular breadcrumbs, you could do your keto-friendly breadcrumbs. And by the way, it's a really great way to add some high fat into the recipe. So like, let's say you're making a meatloaf and it's normally, I don't know, 15 grams of fat for a slice of meatloaf. When you add in the keto-friendly breadcrumbs, it ups your fat by almost double, so it's amazing. Cool, I'm seeing all of the comments. I'm glad you guys are interested in it. I will definitely do it sometime this week for sure. Okay. So these are some of my keto hacks that I was telling you guys about. So sometimes people don't like to do this. So if you're strict keto, that's totally fine for you. I really respect you. I'm from New York, Sean. But I love to have some of these keto-friendly hacks in my freezer at the ready, so that way when I need them, I have them. So I love the riced cauliflower, especially the green giant one, because you actually get 12 ounces. So it's a bigger bag, and it's usually cheaper than some of the smaller ones by Bird's Eye. So these are quick and easy. You can throw them in the microwave while you're cooking, and then you don't have to worry about, you know, boiling a head of cauliflower and making it all by hand. And if that's something you enjoy, go for it. I'm all for it. It's just that, you know, when I used to have my corporate job and I worked, you know, 12-hour days, the last thing I had time for was making my own riced cauliflower. So I like having these in my arsenal. I also love the zucchini spirals. So zucchini, what do you call this? Zoodles are like one of my favorite things to make or to do, especially if they're fresh. I like to make a nice big giant batch and then cook them down in some olive oil and Parmesan, and I'll usually add some sausage and some small red cherry tomatoes, and it's delicious. But if you're in a pinch, these pre-made ones work really great too. I missed a few comments. Let me see if there were actually real ones to go back to. Yeah, I love the breadcrumbs. They're amazing. So, okay. No, it's not a requirement. Let's see here. Can we get this guy out of here? No, I guess I can't block him. Oh well, it's fine. So let me talk about the bacon, you guys. So there's so many different kinds of bacon out there. I actually prefer the Greenfield bacon. I don't know if I have any left. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, I've got some in my fridge right now, but the packaging is missing from the front of it, so I can't really show you. But you're basically looking for, you know, as close to all natural, unprocessed bacon that you can get, and make sure you're looking for uncured. That is the secret sauce. So this one here, it's got a little bit of sugar in it. Oh, actually, it doesn't have any sugar at all. So it says it's 100% natural, no artificial ingredients, no processing, no preservatives, no MSG, no nitrates, and does it say it's uncured? Yes, uncured is the key word. So when they cure the bacon, it just basically adds a ton of sugar in there. So I'm actually meeting a lot of people lately who, you know, through a message, they're saying, you know, I've been keto for a month and I'm not losing anything. And as I start to kind of examine their macros and some of their foods and things like that, usually one of the first questions I'll ask them is, what kind of bacon are you having? And then sure enough, they're eating like 10 grams of sugar in their bacon every time they're eating. So make sure that's something that you're looking for. Okay, so I picked up a brand new brand for all natural peanut butter, so that way I can make some more of those cookies that I made the other day. So this is Teddy. I don't know, has anybody ever tried this one? I would love to hear about it. This one's brand new. It's an all natural peanut butter. So when you're looking for your peanut butter, same thing with the bacon, you want to make sure it doesn't have any added sugar in it. So if you look at the ingredients, this has just 2 ingredients, dry roasted peanuts and salt, and that is it. So this is a really great option. I know I had some people asking me what kind of peanut butter can I use for the chocolate peanut butter no bake cookies. So it doesn't have to be this one, but this is a really good one. It also says it's non-GMO, so it seems like a pretty cool brand. I've never seen it before, and it's really hard to find peanut butter that doesn't have added sugars in it. So you definitely want to try. Usually a good key to look for is all natural, but you still have to check the back of the ingredients. Yes, this was a Walmart haul, so that's where I got it from. It's got 2 grams of total sugar, but that's just from the peanuts themselves. They're natural sugars. There is no added sugar, so pretty cool. And then the last 2 things I have here, I've just got some onion because you need those for a lot of recipes. And I've got some cucumber, of course. I love cucumbers in my salad. Cucumbers are actually a really great snack too. So you can make a cucumber salad and add a lot of olive oil and a little bit of vinegar and salt and onion, whatever it is that you like, for sure. Yes, for the peanut butter, well, it's not peanut butter fudge, but I did coconut peanut butter chocolate no-bake cookies. So I can show that to you. I'll tag you in the video once this is over here. I do still get some in from Thrive every once in a while, not necessarily every month, but I love to get some of the more expensive keto items from Thrive for sure. And if you guys want my Thrive code, I'll put it in after. You can just comment Thrive. I think it saves you $20 off your first order, so if you want to use the code, I'm happy to share that with you. So I wanted to show you one last thing, and this is going to be a bit of a controversy here. So I did pick up some big bags of cheese here. Now, I will say shredded cheese is not keto, so I don't want to start a war on my page here, but I think it's really important that if this is in your budget, I do also like to hand grate my own cheese and get some cheddar, get some mozzarella, but because I do so much cooking, it does help me to have some additional cheese on hand. So I did get some shredded cheddar and some shredded mozzarella in the big bags here. Like I said, you always want to grate your own if you can, but I think it's important to share with people that if that's not in your budget and you can't maybe afford to buy, 10 blocks of cheese or 5 blocks of cheese, that you can definitely, you can kind of do what you need to. It's not the best choice. It's not clean keto. It's not strict keto, but if I have to, I'm okay with using a shredded cheese here or there to help me meet my keto needs and my goals. Of course, it doesn't taste as great, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and I do like to share that because sometimes I think that when you're brand new keto, they put so much pressure on you, like I can't have sugar and I can't have bread and pasta, and then I can't buy shredded cheese, and I don't have time to grate my own cheese. Like there's so many rules and regulations, like where it's okay for you in your journey. You can be a little gracious with yourself. If you're a busy mama and you're making food for 3 to 6 people every night, if having a little bit of shredded cheddar on hand is going to help you, don't feel like you're breaking all of the keto rules. Like I said, it's not the best choice. You want to make your own, grate your own if you can, but I did want to share that with you guys. So all right, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I am sorry about one of our little trolls here, but I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you learned a lot of things about keto. If you did, go ahead and give this video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. You can feel free to share me to any keto groups that would be appropriate for. Don't put me in somewhere they don't want videos, but if you have a favorite group and you can share me there, that would be wonderful as well. And if we're not friends yet, make sure you don't forget to go ahead and send me a friend request and hit follow. And it's important that you follow my page because I am almost maxed out on my friends list. I'm like right at 5,000 friends. So if you're finding that I can't accept your friend request, it's because I don't have any more to accept. So you can just go to my page and just click follow there. So thank you all. I hope you have a great night. I'll be back to chat with you again soon. Take care.